Welcome to campaign level 9.7 on normal difficulty. This fight can be a bit tricky, because of the boss that spawns. If we aren't understanding the boss mechanics, we likely won't win this fight. To understand which heroes we need for this fight, we will have a look at the monsters in this level, their abilities, weak points, and the ways they take first. After, I will walk through the level and discuss the placement and usages of my ultimates. The first two enemy types who are spawning are flying. They spawn at the red globes in the top right corner and the bottom right corner. So both have their common weaknesses against marksmen. Also, we see that these have a low defense against physical damage when we have a look at the map info. The other monsters who are spawning with a weakness to physical damage are the Scholar and Restorer. When we place a marksman who deals physical damage like Idril in this spot, we have enough time to take all of them down before they reach the Sul core. The next unit type is the Destroyer. It moves slowly, but when it gets hit, it accelerates. Their melee attacks are extremely hard-hitting and can easily smash weaker tanks out of his life. Accordingly, using slows, freezes, or other CCs will help here to deal with them. The Destroyer has extremely high physical resistance and low magical resistance. Therefore, to get rid of them, I use magic damage. The last monster that caused me headache was the boss. The boss takes a longer route to the core and will attack on his way with magic, placing fireballs on the last deployed hero. I solved this ability by placing random heroes all over the map who I sacrificed to the fireballs, to protect the heroes which were protecting the core. The Flame Rampage is the reason why I didn't use Talon as tank against the Destroyers, because this ability reduces attack for 8 seconds, for 3 random targets. So if this would have hit Talon in Beer form, she would have lost her defense and would have died. Also, this ability deals magic damage. You recognize this ability by the cycle around its targets. The last ability is the Meteor Strike. This ability is used by the boss every time he lost 30% of his max HP. This ability deals massively high magic damage to the last deployed hero, and all heroes within 3 tiles of it. This is another reason why I don't want to have the last deployed hero in my main team that is defending the core. Beyond this, I observed, as soon as a hero made contact with the boss, this boss will ignore the last summon rule and will always attack the unit in melee range, until it is dead, and then the boss will continue his way. Now that we have all important information to the fight, we will see how this plays out. So, welcome to the fight. On the bottom right, we already see the flying ones spawning. So we're creating a kill box with Idril in an area where all enemies with low physical resistance have to pass through. After this, we have to place Vortex down as healer to keep Idril alive, because as you see, these flying ones will attack her while flying past her. And to give Idril enough time to kill the flying monsters, we need slows, so we placed Mary. Mary will now slow the air enemies, so Idril will have the time to shoot them down. While this is happening, we continue our setup. We place Iona against the Destroyers and Malveria as a tank down. We also see this first Scholar spawning that is now moving his way down to the core, taking the whole route around. So the Scholar will walk through Idril's skill box, so Idril can kill her. While this is happening, we're building up a corner in the left bottom. This will be the corner which tanks the boss. As you can see, the boss is now throwing blazing fireballs on my tanks and nuking them down. This will put our heroes on timer. So this is the reason why we want yields there to buy time, so we don't run out of sacrifices for the boss. While this is happening, everyone else is continuing his job. Soon you can observe the Flame Rampage. The heroes who get it are marked by the cycle around them. In this case it's Vortex, Idril, and Talon. When you observe Iona, she will get her ability next. Here we can clearly see a damage reduction, a reduced attack. Normally she deals around 8000, now she's only dealing 1000 damage. Now we see the Restorer spawning. This one will make his way up and will try to hit Destroyer. This is the reason why we have to use Malveria's ultimate to pull him in together to interrupt the healing, to prevent the healing, and so we can nuke the Destroyer with the Restorer down with our mages. While this is going on, the boss is moving down his way, and Acrolyte's trying to move through the kill box. This is always a close call, as you can see on the next two airborne units. We even have to use Murray's ultimate to stop them so they don't fly through it by the time. Overall very close that we don't lose a point on the core. Basically, I showed you everything of the fight right now. This fight will go on. I played it safe. I will now start to speed up the video. The next thing what will happen is that the boss makes contact with Talon. So as soon they are in melee range, the boss is working stronger on Talon. But still we have to sacrifice units, so we keep the sacrifice rotation going. We play this safe. When we reach the 28 of 29, I will start to pull back units to replace the units to keep damage on the boss running. And then I will put our sacrifice heroes down again to protect our important heroes. And the fight will go on. Actually, I forgot to show you the meteoric strike, so I will skip to the 40% mark of the boss fight. There you can see that Idril and Deo Chan will get nuked from it, and from this I will just let the video run. So it's free and up to you if you want to watch it to the end. If this video helped you, I would appreciate if you leave a like and subscribe so others can see this video too. And I wish you a nice day.